And today, a new lawsuit against Chicago Public Schools says that officials knew about sexual abuse and did not report it to police or DCFS. Charlie Wojciechowski is joining us from our newsroom with more on the allegations and accusations from the student in this case. Charlie.
Well, Alex, the lawsuit itself is new, but the allegations go back more than a decade. Now, the reason the attorneys are bringing this forward at this point is they say their client is ready to come forward at this point, and also they want to see changes at Chicago Public Schools. The allegations involve a former security guard at Farragut High School and a student there who, according to a lawsuit filed today, was sexually abused more than a decade ago.
The Chicago Public Schools failed our client. They failed her repeatedly for years, and the impact on her life is permanent.
According to the suit, the female security guard purchased a cell phone for the plaintiff, then sent her increasingly inappropriate messages by way of Instagram.
The security guard began by grooming her, sending her Instagram messages. She then escalated to giving Jane Doe rides home from school and softball games, until eventually it culminated in repeated, years-long sexual abuse that extended all the way through the end of her high school career.
According to the lawsuit, the security guard's mother was an administrator at Farragut, and there were threats that if the teen came forward, the administrator would call Immigrations and Customs Enforcement on the plaintiff and her family. Despite the legal responsibility to do so, the lawsuit says the school never reported the incident.
It was never referred out to DCFS, which the school, they're mandatory reporters. That should have happened. And to our knowledge, there was no referral to the Chicago Police Department either.
While it does not comment on pending litigation, CPS today released a statement saying it prioritizes and takes seriously its responsibility to ensure the safety, security, and well-being of all students. All schools across the district, it says, are committed to building a physically and emotionally safe teaching and learning environment for students, staff, and families.
We expect the Chicago Police Department to look into this. Obviously, we'll be willing to work with them if they want to look into those allegations.
Now, the attorneys in this case say sexual abuse is a systemic problem in CPS. Our own NBC5 had reported on similar cases. Now, CPS says it has made substantial improvements in how it investigates, responds to cases like the one in this incident. In 2018, it established an Office of Student Protections and has new support available for students who have been the victims of sexual abuse. Back to you.
Thank you so much.